Sean Combs, Diddy, Puff Daddy. Even the names, right? Just huge. But what about, like, when the music, the empire, it all has this dark side? We're going deep on these accusations about Combs. Like, the whole of Hollywood's freaking out.
Yeah, way bigger than one guy. We're talking sex trafficking, maybe assault, even like, could there be minors involved? That's what everyone's really caught up on. Plus, all the big names connected.
Okay, yeah, break it down. You've been on this story. So, like, someone just catching up. What's Combs actually accused of?
So it's serious stuff, right? Like accusations of running the sex trafficking ring, drugging women, assaulting them. And it's not just whispers. We've got multiple people saying it, claiming they were hurt, abused, even possibly trafficked.
His ex-kid, she's been out there saying she was abused.
Yeah, and she's saying what happened at his parties, it wasn't just Hollywood stuff, it was way worse. Like drugging people, forcing them into things. Kai says she was pushed into sex with other guys while Combs watched.
God, that's just a chick. And she's not alone.
Nope. Others too, guys and women, have similar stories. It's eerie how, like, they never met, but their stories have this pattern, this cocktail of drugs, the pressure to do things they didn't want to. Not good.
And the freak-off parties, that's a whole other thing.
Yeah, and not your average party, right? People were saying these got really intense, people needing IVs after days of, like, whatever he was allegedly giving them.
It's wild. This is Diddy, success, parties, every big name wants to be there.
Right. Huge story. Could blow up. Now everyone's looking at every photo of Combs with someone famous. Like, did they know?
Exactly. We're talking J-Lo, Jay-Z, Beyonce, Kardashians, DiCaprio, even Ashton Kutcher. These are huge GE stars.
And their reactions are, interesting. Some saying they barely know him, scrubbing their socials. Others, dead silent. And Hollywood lives for gossip, so why not talk?
Right. Fear. Being loyal. What's success worth?
Yeah.
What do you ignore for your peace?
Big question. And it gets something we got to talk about the legal side. This isn't just morals. It could be really serious crime.
We're talking, like, sex trafficking. Those are big charges. Plus assault, the drug stuff.
Yeah.
And if minors are involved, that's
exactly. Huge legal risk. And then you add in the power thing. Combs has got lawyers, money, connections, can influence witnesses, the media, you name it.
So, like, honestly, does someone like him even see consequences? We've seen it before. Powerful people just skate.
Right. $1 million question. Bigger than just this case. It's like two justice systems, one for them, one for everyone else.
Totally. Plus, those NDAs, settlements, just pay people to shut up. The system protects the abusers more than the victims.
Yeah, for sure. No matter what happens legally, culturally, this is huge. Secrets are out. People want someone held responsible.
And speaking of, the internet detectives, it's wild, right? Every day there's a new theory. People on social media doing their own investigations.
Crowdsourcing, yeah.
Yeah.
Old interviews, music videos, frame by frame. It's actually kind of impressive.
And that Justin Bieber yummy video. Okay, it's like, come on. But people are pointing out stuff.
Speculation, for sure. But why are people making that connection, right?
So the video, it's this fancy place, adults eating kids' food, and Bieber's giving off this vibe.
Right, and the timing when it came out lines up with the cum stuff starting to get out there.
Exactly. Like, Bieber's hinting at what he saw, maybe experienced. Usher was his mentor, and Usher, tight with Combs.
It's that symbolism thing. Music, art, it's a way to say things without saying them.
So much going on. The victims, the famous people freaking out, the legal stuff, and now the internet's involved.
That's power, right? It's quiet, behind the scenes. Cases like this, they force us to see it and ask, what are we okay with?
That's the thing, right? What are we okay with? This casting couch thing, it's not new.
Always been there, that dark side of fame, the deals people make. Getting away with anything if you have the cash and the power.
And it's not just Hollywood, is it? Music, fashion, even politics. Makes you think, is this just us?
Easy to think that way, yeah. But this case, how people are reacting, it's like they don't want this anymore.
Okay, good. So we're not just giving up. What can we do? How do you change a system this messed up?
Canceling someone online, it's not enough. Feels good, but it doesn't really stick.
What does then?
Consequences, real ones. Make abusers pay no matter who they are. Better laws to protect victims so they can come forward. And honestly, a whole culture change.
Like what would that even look like?
We gotta stop worshiping fame so much. Money doesn't make you a good person. Start valuing good people, standing up for what's right.
So not blaming a few bad people, but seeing the whole system is off.
Exactly. Teach people about this, talk about it, support groups trying to change things from the inside.
And maybe these big cases, like Combs, with everyone watching, that can be what finally makes things change for real.
Let's hope so. But hope's not enough. We gotta act, be aware, not look away when things are bad.
So much to think about. As we wrap this up, listeners, your voice matters. Don't stay quiet. Ask questions, demand better. That's how things change.
100%. Silence just helps the abusers. Time to get loud.
That's all for this deep dive. Back next week with a whole new topic. Until then, stay curious, stay informed, and stay engaged.